please welcome to the stage your first act, Seann Cantatore!
Running down 6th Avenue, Manhattan, NYC. My heart rate is up, but my spirits are down. I'm late to an audition again. Will I ever learn? Oh, and the icing on the cake. I haven't printed my headshots yet. At least they know me by name at the local Staples. I stumble in, tripping over a baby carriage. Whoa! With a dog in it? I say, excuse me, sir, I'm so sorry. He looks up at me, barks politely, we move on. Harold, oh, Harold! I'll take one of the usual, please. You got it, Toots. Strange. He's never called me Toots before. 5 minutes till audition. 4 minutes. 3, 2. Harold, what seems to be the holdup? Sorry, Toots. Printer jam. Oh, no! Not the ending yet. Still not. Thank you so much. I left some stuff back here. Excuse me. I had so much stuff in my hands and I forgot to prepare and say, oh, leave this stuff on the stage and don't have to leave it backstage. And of course I didn't, and then one thing leads to another. How are you, Glenn? Alex? My brother's here tonight, folks. In the town from San Diego, California. Give it up for Alex Cantatore. Now, speaking of San Diego, I'm so happy you're here tonight at Caveat NYC. And I'm happy to be here. My name's Seann Cantatore. And I'm going to sing some songs for you. And thank you so much. Now, this one goes out to all my New Yorkers. Literally not one woo. Okay. No New York pride, okay. I am driving and I'm mad, really mad, really mad. I am driving and I'm very, very, very mad. I don't know why I am mad yet, but I know I'm very mad. And that is how I'm supposed to be, 'cause I live in New York. This asshole's on my ass. This motherfucker cut me off. Get out of my lane, you son of a bitch. Maron, Stuttgart, Napoli. I know all these words because my family is from Italy. I'm mad. I'm always very mad. I'm never ever glad. I don't know the meaning of a smile. How am I doing? At the smile, not the show. Sorry, I just want to no, I'm not asking you. I'm mad. I'm always very mad. But that is how I'm supposed to be, 'cause I live in New York. This guy is fucking... I'm trying to stalk us. I forgot my line. La, 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 la. I never say excuse me, I always cut the line. I talk down to everybody, that's how I get by. When I ride the subway, I take up 3 seats, and saying thank you is not in my vocabulary. I'm mad, I'm always very mad. I'm never ever glad, I've never known the warmth of a hug. I'm sad, but mostly very mad, and that is how I'm supposed to be, 'cause I live in New York. But one day, I tipped my barista. I have no idea what came over me. I smiled at him and said, "Thank you." And he smiled at me and said, "Sure." And I walked out that cafe with a smile on my face on my way to my first therapy session. And I thought, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I have been changed for good. Thank you so much. Was that Amanda? Oh my gosh, Amanda Ziller's in the audience tonight, folks. Well, now I'm pumped. Just kidding, I was pumped seeing you guys too. But I'm even more pumped. This next one goes out to Derek. Is he in here? Good. Not that he would say otherwise. He's probably hiding in the back like a coward. Why did you leave the door open? Why did you leave the door open? Why did you leave the door open, baby, after you took a poop? And you didn't even open up the window, and you didn't even think to light a candle, and the poopery was sitting right there. I know you saw it, I know you saw it. Why did you leave the door open? Why did you leave the door open, motherfucking Derek? Why did you leave the door open after you took a Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. I am so, literally, I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here tonight. I've never performed at Caveat, and I've never opened for such a gorgeous duo as Julia and Nicole. You're literally in for a treat. It's going to be so good. But before we get talking about that too much, let me just tell you that this next song requires your participation as well. Is anyone interested? Okay. All right, now if you don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to force you, but I will stare you down after the show, if you know what I mean. No, I'm kidding, I would never. So, as you know, my brother, Alex Cantatore, is over here. Can you wave just so they know that's him right there? Wow. And last week I picked him up from JFK. Give it up. Now, there was about a week's worth of time, where our mother, Barbara Cantatore, is watching the live stream from home. Hello, Mom, please don't hate me for this next song. But it was inspired by her. And she gives me a lot of reminders because I need them. I'm not going to lie. She tells me over and over. So this one goes out to my mom and picking my brother up from the airport. Goes out to those two. So I'm going to need, let's see, we're going to have to do 3 parts. We're going to do harmony. So this, can't screw this up, guys. It's no room for error here. So this side is going to sing with me now, and you guys will be next. Thank you so much. I had to burp. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. So you guys come in on 4. So 1, 2, 3. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. Thank you, kids. Sing that again with it. Actually, don't be quiet for a second. In the middle, we're gonna do pick your. Actually, just come in on brother. I'm so sorry. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. Got it? All together, 2 parts? No, actually not yet. I haven't decided. Middle, just alone. It's too hard. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. Perfect. Now just this. We're gonna go. It's taking way so long. I've never done. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. And now everyone together, we're gonna do it, and you cannot mess this up, folks. Okay, thank you. So, one. I'm gonna give a bar for nothing, and then a bar of 3, and then you come in on the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Pick your brother up from the airport. Pick your brother up from the airport. Seann, do not forget to pick your brother up from the airport Wednesday night. Whoa! Okay, folks! That was incredible. I will figure out how to make that a little less long, but totally worth it, I would say. And thank you so much for doing that. And Mom, I'm so sorry. I hope you're laughing. It's either laughing or death staring the computer, and you know what? That's okay. Now, Maxie B, may I call you that? Hit that track.
Rock bottle in the truck, boy.
Now, actually, this one goes out to my parents, too. I do my laundry at my parents' house. I do my laundry at my parents' house. I do my laundry at my parents' house. And I'm pushing 30. I do my laundry at my parents' house. I do my laundry at my parents' house. I do my laundry at my parents' house. And my mom still folds it.
Yo, Shawnee.
Oh, what's up? Oh, it's my brother, Lexi C.
Mind if I spit a few bars?
Oh, yeah, please. I gotta go find some Tide Pods backstage. 1 second. Thanks so much.
I'll wake up Monday, 12 p.m. It's time to start the week. I got no job, got no money. Some say that's pretty weak. I tune out the hate because my optimism is steadfast. I walk down the stairs in PJs. Hope my mom made me breakfast. I hit the computer, call a recruiter, but they all keep me waiting. I'll try again in 4 hours when I'm done masturbating. Maybe it's time to stop this fear and stop living in fear, but I'll still ride my sister's coattails for my rap career. I do my laundry at her parents' house.
Parents' house.
It's the same house as my parents' house.
Parents' house.
Because my mommy is her daddy's spouse.
Daddy's spouse. Alex, get off the stage now. This is actually my show. Well, it's not even my show. So actually, you should.
No, I got tons of stuff to do. So
Yeah.
I'll just go do it.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah. Sure, I could go to the laundromat, but why would I ever want to pay for that? When my mommy and my daddy live so close by, sure, it's a drive to White Plains, NY, but I think of it as spending quality time with my mommy and my daddy, their sweet neighbor Petty, and I gotta say I'm glad because I live a good life. And guess what? I also get a free dinner. I don't care what my friends say, I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. Sorry, I kicked you off the stage. Sorry about that.
Get out of here.
Let's go. Let's hit the recruiters or something. Just get the hell out of here. Yeah.
We do our laundry at our parents' house. We do our laundry at our parents' house. We do our laundry at our parents' house. Mommy, what's for dinner? Mommy, what's for dinner? Mommy, what's for dinner?
Thanks, Lexi C. I'll see you at Mom and Dad's tomorrow for a load of darks. Just kidding, I don't separate my laundry. They all go together like Rama Lama Lama. Thank you guys so much. Wow, give it up one more time for Alex Cantatore. Wow. Uh-oh. I forgot to mention that earlier, but I think you guys will be able to hear it just fine, right? Gorgeous. Now this is another new one, and by another I mean that other one was not new. And this one is. And of course, no one cares. So yeah, actually, for once, this one goes out to myself, so thank you so much. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. I'm turning 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm turning 30 at the end of the month. This is fuck. Like I said, I wrote it a few days ago. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm turning 30 at the end of the month. This is my only chance to sing this song, 'cause I only turn 30 once. La 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 shit! I'm feeling kind of scared. I'm feeling terrified. Fuck this stupid age. I want to run and hide, but it doesn't really matter how old we are. All that really matters is how hot we are. And in addition to feeling scared, I'm also feeling sad, 'cause I have literally no idea if anyone has even started planning my surprise party. Yeah! Time. Okay. Well, you know what? I have one short one and another about 15-minute long one. I'm eating. Is it okay to do 2 more? Okay. I was seeing if there's anyone who can't tell, so I'm just gonna do this. This one goes out to my roommate Nicole. It's her favorite one of mine, and it's based on a true event that happened to both of us. Yesterday I saw you on the wall. Compared to me, you are so small. But that didn't stop me from screaming loud, and my neighbors didn't help me out. Oh, cucaracha, won't you tell me what you're really doing here? 'Cause I do not have any food for you. All I have in my fridge is beer. All I have in my fridge is beer. You looked at me, you looked so scared. You looked at me, you looked so scared. Couldn't remember the second. You said, lady, I'm just trying to get by. I have a wife, I have a kid, don't let me die. And I said, cucaracha, I would never kill you. Although at first you gave me quite a fright. I would love to talk about our feelings. Let me go and open up some Miller Lights. And so the lady and the cucaracha talked for hours. They shed some tears and they shared some beers. And in that moment, the world was in perfect harmony. Oh, cucaracha, I'm so glad we're friends now. I'll love you to the very end. I will be your friend forever, and you will be my friend forever too. Cucaracha. Oh, cucaracha. Cucaracha, where did you go? I look down at my shoe. Oh, no! Well, sorry about that. Hopefully I'll meet another one sometime soon. This is going to be my last one of the evening. I can't literally not wait for what Nicole and Julia and James Quesada, the director of Parent Trap Trilogy, Lord of the Twins, Lord of the Parent Trap, Lord of the Twins Trilogy, have in store for you. First, this one goes out to Nicole's family. We have a cousin in the audience in town from Chicago, Illinois, Scott. This one goes out to him and her family watching from Michigan. So we've all heard that term, always a bridesmaid. Oh yes, how sad, how very, very sad. Oh, very, 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 very sad. Well, there's a term that isn't passed around enough, and I thought I'd sing about it. Never a bridesmaid, never a bride, always just a regular guest who never gets to talking to the mic. Think of all the speeches that I could make, all the clever words that I could say to make Grand Mimi Angie laugh, to see Father Brian go, what the heck? Doesn't she know I'm a priest? That was inappropriate. Doesn't she know I'm a priest? Oh, I'd make everybody in that reception hall laugh till the point of tears. But it's only but a dream that don't come true after all these God-forsaken years. Never a bridesmaid, never a bride, only just imagining what it would be like to walk down the aisle doing a silly dance that me and the groomsmen rehearsed in advance, and everybody's praising us after the vows. Pay no attention to the bride, the spotlight's on me now. I would become best friends with the quirky and Rose, sign my autograph if I could, but it's only but a dream that don't come true. Will I ever be understood? What's this? A letter in the mail? Shaped oddly for me. It reads, Dear Seann, will you be my bridesmaid? Oh, this is my chance to shine. Oh, flower girl, go fly a kite. This is my light, the role for me. It's opening night. I'm in to call my groom. But honey, I just booked 15 weddings. So go on and tell your grand Mimi that I will see her soon. Yeah. Come on and fetch me my Tony. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It has been truly an honor to open for two of my literal favorite people in the world, on the planet, etc. And actually, before we get to see their amazing performance, we're going to take a short 5-minute break because we do need to take this sick keyboard off the stage. It's sick in a good way, and it's an amazing keyboard. And also, get yourself another drink, get yourself a piss, or whatever you need to do, and then we'll be back. And you cannot believe what they have in store for you. I can't wait. Thank you, guys!
Yeah, we have enough time.
Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart, how the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy and makes you feel happy like an old-time movie, I'll tell you about the magic and it'll free your soul. But it's like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose if it's jug band music or rhythm and blues. Just go and listen. It'll start with a smile that won't wipe off your face, no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there. So
But not before having a pair of twin daughters.
They decide to each keep one twin and call it even.
They each quickly chose a child and fled to opposite sides of the world to raise the children separately.
To never see or hear from each other again.
But identical twins hold more power than anything in this world.
They're masterminds!
With hypnotizing behavior!
and duplicated looks that can fool anyone.
Even their parents!
Wow! Hi,
everybody! How are you doing?
How's everyone? How's everyone? How's everyone? Oh,
Wow.
my gosh, everyone looks great tonight.
Gorgeous.
Really good. Did you guys dress up for us? Everybody's in a 5-piece suit. Where's the cameras? Where's the camera one? I don't know.
Even
Sorry,
the people on the
close.
live stream, they're
Yeah.
in 5-piece suits.
Wow. Thank you all so much for
gorgeous.
being here. I'm looking at speakers, not cameras. Thank you so much for being here. This is Nicole Pascaretta.
And this is Julia Schroeder.
Thank you so much. And you're about to see The Parent Trap, Lord of the Twins Trilogy, a unique reimagining of the 1998 version of The Parent Trap.
With a Lord of the Rings twist.
You might be out there sipping your little beers, eating your little popcorns, wondering why.
Well, when Julia and I met, we realized we were both obsessed with The Parent Trap. We were constantly quoting it and popping into the different characters.
So we decided to unpack that.
Why were we so obsessed with this movie in the first place?
And why, after 24 years, do we still start bawling after seeing so much as a single frame of this movie?
And why, with all the plot holes in the film, are our tires still intact?
Because you're thinking of potholes.
Oh! So strap on in.
And get ready.
Put on your 1998 helmets.
And join us for the journey through
The Parent Trap.
Part 1.
Fellowship with the Twins.
Okay, so the scene is set at Camp Walden, summer camp for girls, where we meet our dual protagonists.
First up, Miss Hallie Parker.
Now, when I was 7 watching this movie, Hallie was everything I wanted to be.
She gets to camp and enters like a badass in her jean jacket and sunglasses, looking California as hell.
Great. Found my bag. Now the question is, how do I get it out?
Ayo, tie-dye girl.
Whoa! Now that's my kind of woman.
Next up, Annie James.
Now, she looks straight up like a British version of an American Girl doll.
It's rather picturesque, don't you think?
She shows up to camp in a stretch limo with her butler like a fucking snob.
But she's not.
Right, she's not.
She's super cool, and so is her butler, Martin.
And they have this secret handshake that also becomes a crucial plot device.
Martin, if I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from the Shire that I've ever been.
Farthest from what?
Nothing. See you in 8 weeks, Marty-o, pal.
I miss you already.
Shake 2, 3, 4. You,
me,
baseball,
handshake,
fishy, fishy.
up and
Down the ladder, hit, hit, cute, step,
switch
and shake. Oh, oh.
No, no.
Oh,
Get up.
Oh,
Get up. It's never too early.
Yeah. Get on your feet. It's never too early for a standing O. Come on.
Never too early. Never too early.
Yes.
And it's never too early to be the first one.
Is
for a
it hot?
standing ovation.
Do we need ACs in summer? Oh my God.
Get on your feet. Get up.
Get up.
Get up.
Get happy.
Oh, we got a standing. Oh my God.
Mom, do you see this? I have a standing O.
I can't believe it. Okay, please be seated.
Okay, we're good.
Whew. Where were we?
No one at the camp even bats an eye at the obviously identical twin girls.
Because it's well masked by them having super different personalities.
And one of them's British.
Thanks to the goddess-like acting talents of Lindsay Lohan. Behold!
Behold!
It may also have to do with the fact that none of the camp counselors literally ever look up from what they're holding at the time.
All the campers are checked in, but I haven't seen a single one of them.
Deb. Then I'm pretty sure everybody just throws their bags in the cabins and runs to the nearest camp activity.
Because all of a sudden they're fencing.
And Hallie's kicking ass.
And Janice from Friends is like, Hallie keeps winning. Any other takers?
And Annie walks up all casual and is like,
I'll take a whack at it. And then Janice Marva's like,
looks like we got ourselves a challenger!
the sword fight got more heated than a John Woo film.
John Woo! John Woo! John Woo! John! John Woo! This is literally and legitly the most award-winning film right from the get-go.
And then Annie stabs Hallie.
Ah!
And she falls into the horse trough.
Oh no, not the horse trough. Splish.
Proper Annie feels bad. Oh my God, let me help you.
But bitch, Hallie's like, no, let me help you. She grabs her hand and she pulls her into the horse trough with her. It reminded me of the Battle of Bunker Hill. But worse! The battle cries!
The bloodshed!
The slain bodies! So the epic battle is completed, and the girls remove their helmets to begrudgingly shake hands.
Imagine wearing a mask your entire life.
Finally, taking it off.
Realizing you are not alone.
There is more than one of you!
And then Janice Marva's like,
Girls, Hallie, Annie, Hallie, Annie, whoa!
everybody was freaking out. 2 identical redheads cannot be trusted.
Isolation cabin, now!
The devils were marched by chanting commoners to a horrid wooden prison cell known as Isolation Cabin.
All right, filthy halflings, get into the prison cell!
This enraged the twins, causing tense hatred to boil in their tiny yet powerful bodies.
Left to their own devices with no adult supervision, only one red-headed sorceress can remain alive.
Suddenly, the wind blew.
Whoosh! Oh no, my pictures of Leo DiCaprio.
They had to work together to get the window shut.
And then
real. We're real.
And then suddenly they're best friends.
So then they start eating Oreos and peanut butter because they both like it. Because they're twins!
But they don't know it yet.
But they keep talking and they find out more similarities between each other.
But Hallie is for sure still totally in denial.
Or just too California to care.
True. Plus, finding out your mortal enemy is actually family would be a tough pill to swallow.
I know exactly what you mean. One time, I was locked in my room with a bird. And it wasn't until that exact moment that I realized that my family had a pet bird.
But Annie is British.
Like Sherlock.
So she starts to figure it out.
Your birthday's October 11th. So is mine.
Tons of people were born that day.
And we're both the same age.
This camp is crawling with 11-year-olds. So.
We both have red hair and freckles.
So does less than 2% of the world's population.
I've never met my dad.
Oh, good for you. I've never met my mom.
I only have this one picture of my dad.
Oh, really? Brag about it. I just have this one picture of my mom.
And it's ripped.
That was mine.
Right down the middle.
It's okay. The one thing I've ever loved. Max, hang tight.
This picture, and I never knew you were born with a microphone pack on you.
Where are the cameras? Are we getting this? Don't tell them what's going on.
It's live.
Gotta remember that. What'd you just say?
It's live. Oh.
No.
Oh.
In the show.
Oh, in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, the pictures are here.
Oh, the most important part of this whole film.
The best part. Remember this part?
Yeah. Okay, so we just seen. All right, great.
So if my mom is your mom,
And my dad is your dad,
and we were both born on October 11th,
then we're like sisters.
sisters, Hallie, we're like
Twins!
their time in twin captivity helped them realize that they have one common goal: to take over the world.
Or at least get their parents back together.
Which they never actually say is a part of the plan.
Not once do they mention it in this film, but watching it, you're like, okay, I can put 2 and 2 together. It's a Disney movie. It's called The Parent Trap. Okay.
So they come up with this foolproof plan to go back to each other's home and meet their opposite parent.
And then eventually their parents will have to realize, hey, you're not the one of 2 twin daughters I quickly chose to raise after that divorce.
And then they'll have to bring them back together.
So you're gonna ask Dad how they met.
And you're gonna find out why they broke up. Right.
As if they could only possibly ask one question each.
Then another award-winning montage takes place where they both learn to become each other.
Now, this is exactly what happens in the movie Face Off.
John Woo!
Where Nicolas Cage becomes John Travolta.
But Lindsay Lohan does it so much better.
And there's more at stake.
Love!
Family! Sisterhood!
Hallie had to get comfortable dressing like a secretary.
Or a British version of an American Girl doll.
And learn how to speak proper English.
Cool, this place rocks. Wow, this place is really nice. It's rather picturesque, don't you think?
And of course, learn the awesome secret handshake that will also become a crucial plot device.
And it goes exactly like this.
All right, Hal, I taught you. You better have studied.
Well, we did it once on the dock. We'll see how I do.
Shake 2, 3, 4. You.
Me.
Baseball.
Handshake.
Fishy, fishy.
Up and
Down the ladder. Hit, cute. Step.
switch and shake. Fuck yeah. Then Annie had to get her hair chopped off with a sharp blade. Shing.
Because hair doesn't grow a foot in 8 weeks.
Oops. Then she had to learn how to talk like a California badass.
She was a lovely girl.
No,
She was a nice lady.
closer.
Now that's my kind of woman.
The final step of the transformation was piercing Annie's ears.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You must have the wrong number. There's no way I'm going through with this.
Shut up, pussy. So then, camp is over. So the girls head off, Hallie to London.
And Annie to California.
Adventure was in their hearts.
And the yearning for more would only grow stronger and stronger.
As they embark on their respective journeys to find out the truths of one another.
And get back at their parents for abandoning them at birth.
And living on opposite sides of the earth.
Never admitting that there's more than one of their kind in this universe.
Good luck.
Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
Sunshine, summertime vibes come back again. Tell all your friend, man. Watch this. Every man come listen, this one from the theatrical land, Miss a Pato Bantan. Coming in strong with a positive summertime vibration.
In an earth-shattering instant, the most powerful being in the world was conceived.
Too powerful to be contained to one body.
The divine being was split into two equal red-headed girls.
And they were born to shitty mortal parents who foolishly tried to keep the pair apart.
Until one fateful summer at Camp Walden Summer Camp for Girls.
So if my mom is your mom.
And my dad is your dad.
And we were both born on October 11th.
And we're like sisters.
Sisters? Hallie, we're like
twins! After being reunited by the forces of sisterhood, twin girls Hallie Parker
and Annie James
devise a foolproof plan to switch places.
And go back to each other's home.
To meet the parent they never knew.
And at some point the parents will have to realize.
Hey! You're not the one of two twin daughters I quickly chose to raise after that divorce.
And then they'll have to bring them back together in The Parent Trap.
Part 2.
Return of the Twins.
Okay, so at this point in the story, Hallie, who has never met her mom, is on her way to London posing as Annie.
And Annie, who's never met her dad, is on her way to Napa, California, posing as Hallie.
Okay, I can do this. I'm Annie James, and I'm English. I have a butler, and I live in a castle. Hello, Mum. Cheerio, Muv. Top of the morning to ya, mother. I'm nailing it, obviously.
Deep breath. Howdy, partner. I pledge allegiance to the fireworks of America. Hey, Daddy, what do you say we take these horses through the drive-thru of McDonald's? Yeehaw! Splendid.
I'm ready.
In Napa, California, Annie gets off her luxury plane and Nick Parker is there, looking like the essence of cool dad.
When Hallie arrives at her mother's chic townhouse mansion, she opens the front door, but no one is to be found.
She gets off the plane and sees her dad, and she's like, oh my God, it's him! And he's like,
welcome home, kiddo. I mean, hello, isn't anyone expecting me? Hallie is literally about to lose her shit until she sees her mom.
He's got a white tee, jeans, sunglasses, and that side smile, and oh my God, I think Dennis Quaid is a hot dad.
A Elizabeth James starts walking down their perfect staircase, and she's just a vision in beige, and she's just more
wants her
perfect than
dad
Hallie
to
could have
love
ever
her.
imagined.
So she
They both
runs
start
up
running
to
toward
him,
each
and
other, and
it's
it's
just
just
the
the most perfect moment where they hug for the first time.
Neither parent realizes that their child is fake.
Mother, do you like my haircut? I got new earrings to match the chandelier.
Hey, Dad. What's up, Dad? It's Dad along Dad, since we Dad. Dad?
Is grandfather in? I'd like to smell him.
Lovely girl, horrid habit. Damn right I still bite my nails. It's America.
And then the parents are like,
That's
that's
my girl.
And then Mom Elizabeth is like patting Hallie's hair, and it's just the most tender moment. And I'm like, sorry, tearing up even thinking about it.
And Mom Elizabeth is like, it feels like it's been forever.
And Hallie's like, you have no idea.
Because it truly has been forever.
For Hallie,
And then we meet Annie's grandfather.
whose name in the movie is Grandfather.
He's flat,
Two-dimensional.
static,
Cliche.
an absolute stereotype.
He's perfect.
Is that my little girl? That tall, gangly thing? And then she starts smelling him or whatever, and he's like, what the F are you doing?
I'm making a memory. And then, of course, there's the butler, Martin. Now, Martin is like a member of the family that cooks and cleans and waits on the rest of the members of the family for money. He's got all the British charm of Hugh Grant
Right. Pardon me.
and all the looks of Pee Wee Herman.
Awooga! Annie and Martin have an awesome secret handshake that will now become a crucial plot device. Shh.
Martin is the key master.
Hallie must execute this hand-to-hand ritual to prove that her blood is pure.
One single error and Hallie's cover will be blown.
And Martin will be executed in a grotesque display of power.
Shake, 2, 3, 4. You, me.
Baseball.
Handshake.
Fishy.
Up and
Down the ladder.
Head, cute. Step, switch, and shake. Fuck yeah.
Hallie happily claimed her place in London,
Marching around the house like a princess.
never wanting to return as an American commoner again.
Well, if you ask me, the bouquet is a bit robust for a Merlot, but then again, I am partial to a softer California grape.
Can you say Sommelier Jr.?
Sommelier Jr. I learned it at camp.
Huh?
I'm just kidding, I grew up on a vineyard. Speaking of, Annie arrives at the Parker Vineyards after a dreamy car ride home with Dad,
This is where we meet Chessie.
the nanny.
Think of your favorite babysitter mixed with your favorite aunt that gossips a little too much. Swirl that up with denim, and you get Chessie.
You got something you want to share with the class there, Hal? Now, Chessie has raised Hallie since Hallie was born.
And then there's the dog, Sammy, who immediately knows that Annie isn't Hallie because Annie smells British. What the F are you doing?
Annie has a fine British nose herself, and she gets a whiff of trouble in the air.
What's that smell?
A woman's laughter on the wind?
Chessie, who's that woman by the pool with Dad?
That's your father's publicist. Although, if you ask me, I'd say they're in an adult relationship because you're only 11. Her name is
Meredith!
Meredith was a big, blonde, beastly broad with lipstick.
She clearly went through puberty years ago.
Annie's red hair flamed as she stared out at the wrench in her plan.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Ce soir, je m'appelle Louis.
Are you speaking French?
Chessie
The gossip queen.
was also suspicious of Meredith.
I ask myself, what's a girl like her doing with a guy who walks around with his shirt untucked with a cereal bowl full of chili? And then I respond to myself. I figure there are about a million reasons why. And they're all sitting down at the Napa Valley Community Bank.
This barbaric gold-digging pile of sex appeal was going down.
I'm Meredith Blake, and you must be Hallie. I have heard so much about you. Shh.
Oh, really? 'Cause I haven't heard anything about you. You must not be important enough to mention to temporary to invest in. Oh, maybe he's still trying to figure out if he wants to marry you or adopt you. Oh.
I am going to marry your father, whether you like it or not. You are no longer the only woman in Nick Parker's life.
Gross. And to make matters worse, freaking Chessie figures out that Annie isn't real.
You don't eat your favorite food. You speak French. You don't know how to work any of the appliances in this house. Boy, if I didn't know any better, I'd say it's almost as if you were...
It's almost as if I were Annie.
You know about Annie?
I am Annie, and if you tell anyone, you will die.
You're so beautiful.
Annie had no idea what to do.
She must contact twin sister Hallie.
So she is the only piece of technology an 11-year-old British girl in 1998 knew how to use.
She sends Hallie a fax.
Please help. It's incredibly urgent.
But meeting her mother for the first time fulfilled Hallie's massive id. Please help, it's incredibly urgent. She wants me to go back to Napa. I can't, I won't. I want more time with Mom!
Hey! You're not Annie!
Grandfather!
So you think you gotta worry about the parents figuring it out? Nope. The first two people to figure it out is the dog and the grandfather that you think was just an extra called man that holds newspaper. Tell your mother.
Dang it. Hallie was forced to tell her mom she wasn't Annie.
Annie, what are you doing under there?
That's where we have to go. We have to go see Annie.
Oh, and where might Annie be?
In Napa, California, with her father, Nick Parker.
And in that moment,
Through the eyes of this mother,
everything changes.
the daughter she thought she was looking at transforms.
Into the daughter she hasn't seen in 11 years.
Yeah, because she abandoned her like she was part of the post-divorce property split.
Yeah. Moments like these are touching, but let's not forget how we got into this situation.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucked. Okay? Ugh. So then they all go to San Francisco or something to meet up.
But see, Nick doesn't know about anything yet.
No, he just thinks he's there looking at a wedding venue with Meredith.
And Elizabeth is legitly hammered because she knows she has to see her ex-husband.
So Nick's outside by the pool, and then he sees Elizabeth stumble drunkenly outside.
And he sees Elizabeth and he falls into the pool.
Oh no, not the pool! Splish!
Because he's so surprised.
Like an oaf.
And then everybody forgets that Meredith even exists for literally the next couple of scenes.
Which is so handy because the next couple scenes include a very romantic date between Nick and Elizabeth.
Yeah, like, let's not forget why we're at this literal location. It's for Nick and Meredith to find the place that they're going to get married. It usually doesn't end in a dinner with your ex-wife. Unless something is, well, wrong.
Truly, there has to be some sort of deleted scene somewhere where Nick is just like, Meredith, I'm actually so sorry, but I'm headed out to a hot date with my hot ex-wife. But have fun with your parents, my love.
But you know what? Nancy Myers didn't include it in the script, and neither did we.
So anyway, it was the girls who had planned this private boat dinner to try to trick their parents into getting back together.
An ambitious task that would require the forming of
A fellowship! Martin!
And you have my wine. Chessie.
And my Vichy swat. No wisecracks, please. Grandfather.
And you have my money. And the QE2, the ship that Nick and Elizabeth got married on all those years ago.
Great. Where are we going?
Not you, Pip.
Aw.
Fool of a took.
Ah.
The fellowship was formed, and the world's most expensive date was underway.
The scene was set for Falling in Love, the sequel.
But instead, it's Martin and Chessie who are hitting it off.
Martin, you old horn dog.
They did the deed in the back of the boat.
Kinky winky.
Meanwhile, Nick and Elizabeth forget what they're even supposed to be talking about.
Huh. Who'd have thought? My nanny, your butler.
They both lose their appetites and decided they're still divorced. So it's time to say goodbye, and for Annie and Elizabeth to head back home to London.
The girls come downstairs and they're wearing the same outfit, and they won't tell their parents who's who.
Their DNA is made of brilliance and red hot fire.
They bark that they will never separate and that they are much stronger as one.
And their parents are dummies, so they can't 100% tell their kids apart.
This one's Hallie, I'm positive.
Are you sure, Dad?
Because you wouldn't want to send
The wrong kid all the way back to England. Now would you, Dad?
The evil girls flailed their tongues with clever words.
No, I can't tell the difference.
Let's just both pick one and call it even.
Yeah, that's what we did before.
Not this time! We will all go back to Napa, and all 4 of us will take part in Hallie and Dad's annual camping trip. Only then will we reveal ourselves.
With no choice, the parents agree.
The twins were pleased.
But they get ready to go, and at the last minute, Elizabeth is like,
You know what? Why don't you guys go? I'll stay here. And while you're at it, take Meredith with you.
no!
And Annie has to go to Napa, California and pose as Hallie.
Okay, I can do this. On English.
Kind of cool.
Oh, Dad, what up, Dad? What up, Dad?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So then I get to Napa, California.
And then I get to England.
And my dad's wearing white.
Only one choice.
For
A magical setting for the internationally estranged couple to rekindle their love.
but it ended up being a perilous trek through the cursed forest of Mordor, Napa Valley.
A place where no love grows.
Only a wicked shadow of lust cast by the gold-digging pile of sex appeal known as Meredith! Hallie Parker.
And Annie James are recently reunited twin girls on a mission to get their parents back together.
After 11 years
22 and twin years.
of being a family divided, the girls are so close to having the family that they've always wanted.
But one final boon stands in their way.
I'm Meredith Blake, and I'm going to marry your father whether you like it or not. Shh.
It's a classic tale of sisterhood versus evil in the concluding chapter of
The Parent Trap, Part 3.
Desolation of Meredith. It's stuck.
Just take it out. We have to get going with the show.
What, have you been tanning?
Frig. That
Skin's pretty
hurts.
tight.
I'm a dragon. Whew. Anyone a chiropractor in here? After the show. Okay, so Mom, Dad, and the twins were about to set out on a camping trip.
But suddenly Mom Elizabeth is like, I can't go. Actually, I have a British hangover.
And says it would be better if they take Meredith instead.
That's the summer fling turned fiance of Dad Nick Parker.
And the girls are like, this is bullshit. But they go anyway. So the girls roam into the Napa woodlands, led by their evil soon-to-be stepmother.
Unbeknownst to the tyrannical, beastly blonde in lipstick, the girls want to play a game of Slay the Dragon.
Meredith comes prepared in her cool, matching Under Armour crop top two-piece jumpsuit.
She looks like workout Barbie, plastic from head to toe.
But the girls see through her fake smile and fashionable activewear.
To her wicked fiery breath and her monstrous lizard scales.
Meredith is a furious dragoness holding Father Nick Parker under a trance of lust.
I will burn your family to the ground!
The girls must fight fire with adolescent pranks.
The girls grab Meredith's Prada bag and fill it with tons of rocks to bend her spine in half.
God, it feels like there's bricks in here. And my trainer tells me I'm in such good shape.
Because of course she has a trainer.
When I get back, I'm gonna kill him.
Not if we kill you first.
Ah! Somebody hand me my Evian. I'm dying.
Opportunity number 2 presented itself.
The girls hold hands and summon the most powerful creature of the forest.
A newt!
The girls grab the squiggly, slimy newt and place it on the Evian bottle in position for attack.
Here you go, Mare.
Meredith takes a large swig of her Evian and boom, there he is.
She screams a blood-curdling scream. Ah! And chucks her Evian at the ground as the girls laugh in maniacal tween laughter. You look stupid.
Dun, dun, dee, dun.
Wrong Rihanna song.
I know.
You look so
Dumb
dumb right now.
They both work.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, dumb! I get it. It's a language that only twins can hear.
Understand.
Anyway. So dumb right now. And Nick is like...
And even
Nick is like...
And even Nick is like...
Dude!
Mare! Chill the fuck out. It's just a new lizard thing. It's not gonna kill you.
Or will it?
This only maddened the beast. Her tan skin boiled as she looked over at Hallie and Annie.
One more trick from you two, and I promise I'll make your lives miserable from the day I say I do. Got it?
Yes, Cruella. The girls were far from done.
The little lizard found its way onto Meredith's dumb-looking 90s updo.
Oh, and Mare, there's something on your head.
Suddenly, the music becomes intense.
Like Alfred Hitchcock style.
The little lizard crawled onto Meredith's face.
And she tries to close her mouth, but she moves too slow.
Oh, it twirled and danced in her mouth until she finally spit it out. Then Mr. Newt winks at the girls and scampers away.
Meredith spat until a forest fire, 1,000,000 miles wide, emerged.
I took a breath. Okay, that doesn't really happen.
But she does spit a lot.
And don't look this up, but I'm pretty sure it was a real newt when they filmed it.
Oh, can you say method acting?
Method acting. So the girls decide to put a break to their warfare tactics so the gang can make it to the campsite by sundown.
As the fire rages, Hallie and Annie concoct a secret potion to summon their mosquito friends of the forest.
Thinking it's bug spray, Meredith grabs the potion and rubs it all over her tight dragoness spot.
Instantly, mosquitoes come out of every which way, covering every inch of her skin.
God! You'd think they actually like this stuff. It's like I'm being attacked by 1,000 very tiny flying syringes.
Well, what's that you're using?
Nick grabs the bug spray out of her hands, smells it, and tastes it.
Had it been actual bug spray, Nick would have died of poisoning and the movie would have ended, and Meredith would have had to raise the girls.
Mm-hmm. This is straight sugar water. Where'd you get this stuff?
Nick shakes his head in disapproval of Meredith.
I mean, She shouldn't have used an unmarked bottle for bug spray. That's just dumb.
The beast declares that she'll be taking one large sleeping pill before slumbering away in her dragoness cave tent.
On her way, she starts banging a couple sticks together, and Nick is like, what the F are you doing?
Scaring off the mountain lions! Duh!
But then she sort of hears herself say that out loud and is like,
Wait! There are no mountain lions! Are there?
Nick gives her the stink eye like, oh my God, I think you might be an idiot.
But before he can make fun of her, she sticks her dragoness tongue down his throat.
The girls watch in horror as their dad makes out with a monster.
Her power over him is renewed as the wretched villain slinks off to sleep. Under cover of nightfall, the girls sneak into Meredith's tent and pull the dragoness out of her lair.
Because, of course, she brings a friggin' air mattress to sleep on.
They pull her out to the edge of the deep, dark, open waters.
And push her dumb ass out into the mystical sea.
Sweet dreams, Mommy dearest.
Cut to daybreak as Meredith's mattress floats in the middle of the lake and a bird pecks at her foul cheek. Oh, Nikki, that feels nice. Really nice.
Cuckoo! Ah! Meredith flailed and chicken danced with all her might.
She loses her balance and falls straight into the lake water. Oh no, not the lake water. No! Splish.
Meredith swam all the way to shore even though she had a perfectly good raft with her.
She splishes and splashes her way to the tents, her mascara running down to her shins.
And Nick's like, what happened to you?
And she's like, ask them. The day we get married is the day I ship those brats off to Switzerland. And get the picture? It's either me or them. And Nick is like, them.
And she's like,
excuse me? He's like, them. I'm sorry, what? Them. I don't understand. THEM, them. Get the picture? Meredith rips off her engagement ring and chucks it right at Nick's head.
She throws the ring, and it flies through the air and hits Nick in the forehead and lands perfectly in Hallie's palm. Hallie! Throw it in the fire! Hallie, please! It must be destroyed!
The ring is mine. Mine alone, Annie. It's my precious.
Hallie, no! Poof.
Phew! Thanks, girl.
That was a close call. You looked possessed there.
I certainly was possessed
That was
by that
scary.
ring. Thank you so much for your work.
Glad I could save you.
Cool. So then, the gang makes it back to the Napa Vineyards, sans Meredith.
And Mom Elizabeth is all cool and British, like, back so soon.
And Nick is like, why don't you tell her what you did?
Well, we played a couple of harmless tricks on Meredith.
And almost murdered her by pushing her out into the lake water in the dead of night.
With no life jacket while she was unconscious on sleeping pills.
Up to your room, now! Remind me to thank them one day.
You could tell by the look in Elizabeth's eye that she knew the camping trip would break up Nick's relationship.
Can you say toxic?
After dinner, they go down to the wine cellar.
Years ago, they had opened up a bottle of wine well before it was ready.
It tasted like vinegar. It needed to be disposed of immediately.
But they got drunk on it anyway and gave birth to babies.
They each quickly chose a child to raise separately.
To never see or hear from each other again.
But boom. here they are.
Serendipity, ladies and gents. It was meant to be.
They're browsing through the wine cellar, and Elizabeth picks up a bottle off the special reserves rack.
This is the wine we had at our wedding. I bought every bottle ever made. It was only about 7. You're the only one I would drink it with.
Years later, they dust off the bottle and let it breathe.
It tasted like a strong marriage.
I'm sorry. There's dust in my eye.
You don't always have to be so brave, you know.
Oh, but I do.
Nick and Elizabeth were about to get remarried, but they put their masks back on.
Guarding their true feelings.
So then, in the morning, the family has to say bye to each other again, but for real this time.
Elizabeth, strong and confident on the outside, is heartbroken on the inside.
Nick, still spaced out, stares at the girls, still unsure which one is Hallie.
They each quickly choose a child, pretty positive they've got the right one.
And they all get ready to say goodbye.
It's raining harder than the Battle of Helm's Deep as Annie and Elizabeth head back home to London.
And everyone is so sad.
Including us? Watching this movie at 7/8 years old, thinking, what are the credits about to roll? My tiny, tiny heart cannot take this. It just learned to beat for love. Can you hear that? In the mic? No? How could you do this to us, Disney? I can't take this. What is this, Romeo and dang Juliet? I know there's only been 10 stories ever told, but are you kidding?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great tragedy pull.
Thank you. I thought it connected. What do you think?
I love
Shakespeare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Cool. As long as we don't say that one play on this stage.
Oh, yeah. Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say
Don't
it.
say it.
Macbeth.
We
I
already
was
had
kidding.
What did you say? No, it's okay.
Hamilton did for like 15 years straight, so I
And
think
they're
we're
still
okay.
on Broadway. They're doing well.
Caveat's about to fire us. Okay, anyway. Annie and Elizabeth get back to London, and Annie walks into the study to find grandfather holding a newspaper.
And Annie's like, hey, stranger. He puts the newspaper down, but it's not him. It's Hallie. Which, how could that even be? How could she have possibly have gotten there first?
Did you know that the Concorde gets there in half the time? Side note, the Concorde was a real passenger jet plane from the 90s that traveled at twice the speed of sound. Oh, that's fast.
And Elizabeth is like, I've heard that, yeah.
It took us about 30 seconds after you guys left to realize we didn't want to lose you again.
We?
Suddenly, stage right, Nick comes out of the woodwork.
And in the lowest voice he could possibly muster, he repeats,
We! And then Nick and Elizabeth share a well-rehearsed kiss. An international couple
with rejuvenated love.
renew their marriage on a charter ship.
But not without their beautiful twin daughters.
They decide to be one family forever and always and call it even.
They decided to love and raise their children together.
And never resolve the issue of which side of the world they would all live on.
Identical twins truly hold more power than anything in this world.
They're masterminds.
With hypnotizing behavior.
And duplicated looks that can create a happy ending for anyone.
Even their parents!
Bum 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 ba da 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 da. caveat so much for having us. Huge round of applause to our director, James Quesada. This would not be possible without him. Giant thank you to Max on tech. Max didn't panic when my thing fell out, so neither did we.
Nope, because we knew he had our back.
He had our bags.
And our pack.
And our mics. Mic pack. Nice. Thank you to Marion House. Please get another drink and popcorn and all of that. Huge round of applause again for Seann Cantatore! We are literally obsessed with her in every single way. Can we? All right. Yeah, this would be a good bow. Cool. Is that what you were doing?
Wow, we can do anything.
You were amazing. And pretty much, am I missing anything?
If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at Parent Trap Trilogy.
And Seann Cantatore.
And Seann Cantatore.
2 N's.
2 N's and 1 R. Well, yeah. Cantatore. Yeah. Thank you all so much for being here. You've been awesome. Live streamies, you've been awesome.
Yeah, live
Thank you so much. Have an awesome night. Thank you, Jorge, too, as well. All right, we'll see you.